All right, TJ Jefferson, you were saying that you've come out with a new branding for your fantasy segment that you started 2 weeks ago, and we had no idea what the name was, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to see how this one goes,
The
man.
floor is now yours,
TJ.
TJ Jefferson. It is time for what? What is it time for?
Well, if we can show the graphic, we'll let the people know.
Put the graphic up. It is time for the fantasy gospel according to Brother Jefferson.
Yes.
Do we have the appropriate the appropriate sound effects? We've heard an amen. We've got the music.
Working on the music.
So let me tell you how this came about, Rich.
Yes.
I did the segment last week, and I was using the hymn. Somebody on YouTube made a comment about a hymnal, and I was like, and I told Brockman, I woke up in the middle of the night on Sunday and went, wait a minute, I got this. And then Michael Irvin came in Monday, did the Michael Irvin thing, and I was like, that's a sign. That's a sign that we got to go this way. So we're going to go this route. We're going to see how this works.
Okay, go on.
Let's
for it.
Go.
You got the floor.
on,
You
DJ.
have the floor.
Do we have music, Jay, or no?
We
We got no music? Okay, we don't need music. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I ain't come here to preach to you today, but I want you to do well in fantasy, right? So I want to teach you. I want to show you the way. I want to lead you to the path of glory and righteousness on Fantasy Football Sunday. So I'm going to give you a few men to follow and a few men to not follow, Rich Eisen. You know what I'm saying to you right now, okay? So these players right now, we're going to start with the players. They don't want you to win, so they ain't him. These are the players that you got to sit out. You can't put these players on the field if you hope to find fantasy glory, and that is Carson Wentz against Dallas. Now, let's talk about this here, people. The Dallas Cowboys, they're going to sack Carson Wentz a lot, and he was sacked 9 times last week by the Eagles. So, Brother Parsons, Brother Lawrence, they're going to show the way to fantasy glory. Carson Wentz, you don't want him this weekend. Miles Sanders against Jacksonville.
Well, you're sitting him too,
I'm sitting Miles Sanders, Rich, because, brother, the Eagles are rolling. You know the Eagles are rolling, Rich, but the touches, they're starting to be split more in the red zone. And Brother Hurts fine passing. He's elevating other people. Therefore, Brother Sanders, we're going to have him sit down this week. And Dawson Knox, you see, when Brother Allen's throwing the ball 63 times and he's only looking at Dawson Knox 4 times, that tells me that there's too much talent there in Buffalo. Therefore, Brother Knox, he's got to sit down. You see, he's not going to lead you to the path of righteousness. He's not going to lead you to the path of glory. Those are the ones. They don't want you to win. They don't want you to win.
Amen.
Because they are not him. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, these players, you see, these players, they're going to lead you down the path of righteousness and glory. You see, they are the resurrection. And they are the light. Jonathan Peoples-Jones, you see, he faces a defense that has allowed 6 touchdowns to wide receivers in 3 games. Jonathan Peoples-Jones, he is him. Damian Pierce, even though we got the name spelled wrong up there on the board, you know what I'm saying? I put my money on Pierce to continue. You see, because it's Chargers, you see, Mr. Bosa, he's out. That defense might be hurting a little bit. Consecutive weeks, running backs have posted RB1 finishes against the LA defense. So we're going to look at Damian Pierce as someone, he might be him, Brother Brockman. And then Jamal Williams. You know, we fell in love with him doing Hard Knocks. And Brother Williams is representing the D.
I agree.
And he's an RB5 in standard formats. So look for Brother Williams to go ahead and find that glory, find that end zone, and lead you to prominence. And he will lead you to the land of milk and honey this week. But there is one more now. I got to tell you, there's a man out there that we got love for.
Who you got?
We got love for him.
Who do you have?
But you know what? This week, he is not him. This week, you got to think of with your gut, and you got to say on Monday night, you got to sit Matthew Stafford. He will not lead you to the land of milk and honey on Monday. Not against that 49ers defense. We love Brother Stafford. But this week, the 49ers are just allowing 10.9 points per game to opposing quarterbacks. And Stafford is only worth starting if you got a deep league. And you don't want to wait till Monday to have that happen. And brother, we're going to work on this. We're going to make it better. But I hope you reach fantasy glory. And that was it.
Well done. Amen.